So if you're looking to get that free stock bonus, you're going to want to use my affiliate link, which is going to be ryanoscribner.com/start. All you have to do is type that in on your computer if you're watching this on your phone, or vice versa, or it's linked up in the description below. At this point, it's going to ask us to create a login. Now, this isn't going to be your full-blown Robinhood investing account. This is just going to be your login, so you have a basic level account. So you're going to fill in here your first name, last name, email address, and then your desired password. Now, once you've gone ahead and set up your login just like I showed you, you're going to be brought over to this screen where it says your investment journey awaits, and you click on the black button here to get the app, and it's going to redirect you to the App Store. And whether you're on Android or on iPhone, it's going to be slightly different, but it's going to be that same process. From here, you're going to click on that install button. Now, in my case, since I used to have a Robinhood account, I'm just going to be reinstalling it from the cloud, but if you are brand new, it's just going to be a regular install button. Now we're going to click on the blue open button. It's going to bring us over to the Robinhood app. Now, at this point, Robinhood is going to ask you some information about your address as well as your social security number, and this is something required for the KYC or Know Your Customer laws, and it's essentially for the IRS reporting. When you sell stocks for capital gains or even potentially earn dividends, that is required to be reported to the IRS, and it also includes earning interest if you use their high yield savings, so it is going to be required just like any financial account or bank account. I'm going to go ahead and enter my address now and fill this information in, and you can follow along step by step doing the same. Now, once you've gone ahead and filled in that information, it is going to ask you to answer a few questions about investing. This is going to be regardless of whatever investing account that you open, and it requires you to answer these basic questions about your experience and also some required insider trading related questions. We're going to go through these together, but it's nothing to worry about. The first question: how much investment experience do you have? It's none, not much, I know what I'm doing, or I'm an expert. In this case, I'm going to say I know what I'm doing. It now asks you if you're employed, unemployed, retired, or a student. In my case, I am technically self-employed, so there's not really a great category for that, but I will just say employed, and my employer in my case is my business, which is Scribner Media LLC. Once you have that filled out, we're going to click on that black continue button, and now we start off with these required questions that are basically about insider trading, and in most cases, they're going to be a no. First question: are you or a family member a senior executive or 10% shareholder at a publicly traded company? In most cases, it's going to be a no, unless you know of somebody in your family who's like Warren Buffett or Warren Buffett Jr., who owns tons of shares of a public company. It's going to be a no for us. It then asks if you or any of your family members work for a stock exchange or brokerage. So if they work for the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange, or possibly Fidelity, Schwab, different brokerages, you'll probably know if people are doing that in your family. In most cases, that's going to be a no. And then at this point, it's going to have you do a required tax certification. This is just basically signing, saying that you verify your information is correct here that you supplied in terms of your address and your social security number, because you are opening a taxable investment account. And down the line, you might also decide to open up the high yield savings account with them for the interest on your uninvested cash. And we're also going to touch on that retirement account later. So again, this is just certifying that you gave the correct information, and I'm going to click agree and accept. And at this point, you are going to review and accept for electronic delivery, as well as the terms of service for Robinhood. Now, my application here is currently under review, but yours should be available instantaneously. So at this point, you should be able to move on to the very next step. But if not, there is going to potentially be a short review period if they aren't able to verify you instantaneously.